All right, good evening. You and yours, I am Grizz. It's new to me, dang it. This is Outer Wilds. And that sigh is a sigh of, well, here we go again. But I may end up repeating this to folks if they come into the chat. But last time I did kind of rage quit. I got frustrated. And so in order to get past the mental block that was in my way with these protection stones, I looked up their purpose. I needed to know how and why they worked because I wasn't figuring it out on my own. And now I understand that basically they're Skype rocks. The whole thing I had been doing, where I was taking them to other locations, is entirely unnecessary. So, relieving to know that I don't need to do that. There's usually a stone. The stone will show you where it's connecting to. So the one I found in the Whitehole Station, the one I found in the Whitehole Station, the Ember Twin one, means that it is a means of communication to someone on Ember Twin who has a Whitehole Station stone over where they're at. That's why it was showing me where the where it projects to. And the stone carries the last recorded conversation between two people, between two locations. So that Ember Twin projection stone that I found should be utilized, I would presume, in the Whitehole Station, but maybe I'm wrong, but not at Ember Twin. It just means that it is a piece of communication for talking to someone at Ember Twin. It's probably the last piece of info I need to investigate at Whitehole Station, so I have to figure out if there's a way to communicate with someone at if there's a way to find communication history at Whitehole Station, or what, really. So, all right. All right, there we go. So, with all of that explanation in mind, I'm no longer frustrated by confused by how these communication stones work, these projection stones. I was way overthinking their purpose and their intended use, so now I can approach it way differently. Oh, good evening, Atronet. I fell asleep during the stream last night. I'm a bit lost on this game, but always happy with the content. Well, it's all good. While you were sleeping, I rage quit at the end of a loop because I couldn't figure out how those stones worked, and so I ended up just going to Reddit and found out how they worked, and that everything I was doing yesterday was totally unnecessary. I was trying to take the stone from like one area to another, and I didn't really have to do that at all. So I might have to do it for one of them, maybe, but I'm not going to worry about it. There is they're like Skype rocks, basically. So I get to figure out at a station off Giant's Deep how to get info for a communication that happened. So that's what I'm focusing on this loop. Is I'm going to go to Giant's Deep, and I'm going to land on that. Station that's floating around the planet. Because it's this thing, the orbital probe cannon. I need to look at the module thing. Yeah. I need to figure out that, I think. Yeah. So that's my current task. Let's hop in my little shippy ship and off I go. And I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be playing Don't Starve Together with... Whoa, 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 whoa! Going to be playing Don't Starve Together with Aaron and Henry. Aaron's supposed to hook me up with mods, so I gotta look up... I gotta talk to her and sort that business all out. Okay. Just gonna inch over. Okay. Ooh, not quite what I wanted to do. But that'll have to do. Alright. So we're going to go in number 1 here. The control module. And I get the feeling that I might be repeating some of this, but I'm not terribly worried that I am. She's fun. I assume she works in the IT computer world as you do, based on her vocabulary use at times. You would be correct. Yeah, she works... she used to work... Actually, her office used to be... Her cubicle used to be right outside my office. So, okay, so this is the stone that talks with that one there. So now if I put it on the thing here... Yeah. So, she eventually left... She left GHC, where I work, during the Great Resignation of 2021. She works for UW Health now, and she's doing great. So, making a heck of a lot more money and a much higher ceiling than she used to have. So, okay, so I did scan this before. So this communicates with the launch module, which is the broken place. Okay, that tracks. So what does it have to say? My better 50%. Yeah, I've definitely scanned this before. Yeah. Okay, so I've done everything I can in this room, which is fine and good and lovely and wonderful. So then, really... That's the problem, is that this third one is missing. Which is what the ship log told me from previous investigations. Come on, there we go. The probe tracking module is missing. So a botched launch resulted in it going somewhere. So then something I want to solve is figure out where the probe tracking module went. If I can solve it, if I can figure it out. So... The Ocean Current Discovery. The Nomai at the Southern Observatory constructed a model of Giant's Deep that revealed how an object might sink below the strong ocean current. And the Southern Observatory is on Brittle Hollow, on the South Pole. There are two paths beneath the surface that lead to the observatory. One starts at the gravity cannon. You can't get in from the surface, but there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. So, yeah, one starts at the gravity cannon. So I need to go back to Brittle Hollow and go to the gravity cannon. Okay, first I'm going to leave my ship. Maybe. Actually, I'm going to go to Brittle Hollow. Wait, no, that's not Brittle Hollow. That's Ember Twin. I can see Brittle Hollow. And that's where I want to go next. And I got to figure out how to fix the porthole. So that's the Southern Observatory, and there's no way to get in from there. But the gravity cannon, which is there, has a path. And I see a way to get there from the top. Okay. Going for a smooth landing. I reckon I should figure out where... Where's the damage on the ship? It said the porthole was damaged. I don't see an easy way to fix it. Oh well. I probably shouldn't waste too much time since Brittle Hollow is in a sorry state. Oh. Oh. This is communicating with... Oh, in there. Okay. So then I can take this. See, this is what I was missing. So I can take this, and I had to put it in there because it tells me where it's from, where it's projecting from and or to, and then I can use this to read it. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower's on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. Okay. So it looks like I already did that, but that's okay. That's an exit. And that's the way to get there. So now I gotta figure out how to get to the observatory from here. I'm optimistic I'm heading in the direction of the observatory. Because looking at my globe, it seems like I am. So I'm just going to hope that's the case, and I hope I'm not wrong. Parkour may be required. I feel like I see it there. Like that... Or no, that's it. No. No, like somewhere over there. But I'm not seeing how to get there from where I am. I'm not seeing any way at all. So I guess I just keep looking. Unless that's not the observatory at all. I could be wrong. What's this? Oh, it leads to nothing. Where does that lead to? It looks like it's a one-way shot to the... Ugh. A one-way shot to the black hole. Which is a distraction at this point. It doesn't get me to where I need to go. I feel like I've been there. I feel like it, but I don't know for sure. No, I don't think I've been here yet. The Hanging City is north. Where's the observatory? Any plans for what the next game adventure will be? Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That is the next one. Without question. And that comes out Friday. Although I'm going to actually be in the Central Wisco area for the weekend. So I won't get to play right away. Um... But yeah, I'm waiting for that to release on Friday, and... oh, no. No, 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 no. No? No? Yes? Maybe? Is this where I wanted to go? That looks observatory-ish. Oh, God, I hope that's right. 3 minutes oxygen remaining. Oh, no. I better hurry. Oh, no. It's where I didn't want to be. This is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Okay, well, good job me. I know that that's definitely not where I should have gone. But yeah, I've been waiting patiently for the new Zelda game. I haven't looked up too much. I know that the theme song is a real banger, especially because there's a saxophone in it. Oh, there's trees. Okay. There's hope for me yet. However... this is going to take me to the gravity cannon, assuming that it's still here. So this is no good. An entrance to the Southern Observatory can be found on the equator of the planet. That just doesn't seem right. Seems a little backwards. But yeah, I'm... Oh, my ship's gone. I think it got yeeted into the black hole. It's concerning that I don't even see it anymore. Maybe it got sucked into the sun. That would be less than ideal. Oh, I have Ryback, so it's not a complete wash. So I can look at this. This appears to be a where you are right now kind of thing, directory. So if I can get here, then the path to the Southern Observatory means I either go to the gravity cannon or I go to the quantum tower. So that makes sense. That's the Hanging City, so that's that way. Right. Okay. Alright. I understand what I'm doing now. Only thing is I know that the Tower of Quantum Knowledge eventually... Gravity Crystal Workshop? Above? Have I been there yet? That doesn't sound like a familiar thing. Ooh. Gravity crystals. Alright, what's in here? Maybe there's like a communication or something I can... Oh, so the workshop was on the surface. Okay. Alright, that tracks now. I'm getting it. There's some sort of old Nomai path that starts across from my campsite inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. So this, which this is where I was. This is where I came from. Okay, well that's a good sign. So I could land here on the next loop. To get to that observatory. But in the meantime, I'm going to explore. I don't think I'm going to learn much else on this loop, and that's okay. Especially because the loop is ending. So I'm going to land at this camp first, and then I'm going to go... No, not the Crystal Workshop. Where am I going to go? From here, I'm going to go to the Gravity Cannon. Okay. Just plotting out where I'm going next time. So I'm going to follow the markers. I assume the gravity cannon leaves because it gets smacked by the volcanic rocks. That seems to be a thing that happens here. Just going to rotate around this black hole. All right. Learned some good stuff this time. A plan for where to go next. So Brittle Hollow, land at the campsite, and enter via the Gravity Workshop. Okay. Is that it right there? No, that's the that's the escape pod. So I need to find... There it is. I think. Just let me orbit around. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay. In there, in there. And I just gotta be careful. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. Gravity cannon, which is that thing, and then once I get to the gravity cannon, then I can go to the Southern Observatory. There's the cannon. Okay, so it's definitely on a timer. Okay, now if I just see... Visualize your target. So I completely lost track of where it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, great. Good. Excellent. Okay. Oh, and that's... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so here's the gravity cannon. So good job. The crossroads. The shuttle is currently resting at the quantum moon? Hold up. I absolutely want to check out this shuttle. Now, how do I get to it? Up there? There's got to be an easy way to get there. Also, that looks like a path that might lead me to the observatory. Yes! Excellent. Okay. Alright, first things first. This ship was at the quantum moon. So there's info here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. Oh, I've already scanned this. Oh, no, 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 no. No, not touching that. That, I think, is going to send me back to the quantum moon. Which I don't want to go to right now. Oh, shoot. Okay. But it's good to know. I can fiddle with that later. Southern Observatory. Let's go. this is still right. Oh, I hope. Okay. No. No, let's go somewhere over there. Okay. Alright, let's go here. This looks like Southern Observatory material. Oh, thank God I made it. Okay. Oh, and I gotta jump over there. Okay. Alright. Ugh, I don't like looking at that black hole. It taunts me. Okay, well, how... I see the way up. I saw. There, okay. Of course they would not make this easy. They wouldn't make this platformy. They'd make it parkour. They'd make it as ridiculous as possible. Wait a minute. Can't I... get up that way? No? No, I gotta go that way. Okay, hope I get enough, I hope I have enough fuel to figure this out. Because there's my goal right up there. Okay. Doing it. Doing it. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I did it. Oh, thank God. All right. Oh, man. Let's get some goddamn lore. Alright, Giant's Deep Projection Stone. I'm going to learn something about Giant's Deep. It communicates with this thing here in the construction area. Okay. Hey, Skippy. It's going well. Congrats. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so after last night's stream, I ended up looking up on Reddit just to get an idea as to what these things do. And they're basically Skype rocks. So mental block lifted. I understand now how they work and their purpose. And that's all I had to get. So I'm not hung up on them anymore. Conway Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. You should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through? Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole. There are 2 trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's Gravity Cannon and one at the Tower Quantum Knowledge. And it is a bitch to get here. I'm going to end my loop here, I swear to God. Just going to camp out, have a good time, take a dump, you know, do all the things. Because why not? Who cares? So we got models of Giant's Deep, which are tornadoes. I found an inspirational quote for you that I think... Oh, sorry you had to look that up. Glad it's helped you, though. That's alright. I was obviously really stuck on it, so... curious to see that inspirational quote. Casova's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. But one component was pushed down that usually prevents anything from sinking. We're crafting a model to determine why it happened. There are 2 different types of cyclone. Most rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Casova typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. Was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? Model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. I very much wanted to make a model. Fuck! That is great! So that's what I'm looking for. This is a clockwise model because it's going from right to left. So if you're looking at a clock and you tilt it like this way, or even like look at it from above. Wait a minute. Now that's clearly going counterclockwise. This is going clockwise. Well, since there's only one kind that does this, it should be really easy to differentiate between the 2. So I have a goal for Giant's Deep. This is great. Let's see what other cool shit I can find here. What have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the Eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the Eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Those of us in the vessel originally followed the Eye's signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the Eye itself. The locator we built on the Addle Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the Eye's signal. Hypothesis, it stopped emitting its signal. Suppose it doesn't wish to be found. How can you suggest that? The Eye's signal called out to us to summon us. I'm aware I grew up hearing the Eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon. So I am going to be coming back here to learn more about the quantum moon. So that's happening. What else we got? How should our methods change as we continue our search for the Eye? We know what the Eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the Eye visually? Mallow's... What the hell was that thing? Mallow's idea is clever, but we... That looked... I'm suspicious of what that thing was floating there for a second. Mallow's idea is clever. It actually reminded me of the symbol for the Eye. Anyway, Mallow's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the Eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I have a solution for the problem. We've spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Did the Eye just visit me? Huh. It was so tiny. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape the pull. Be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it'll provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless except when the quantum moon is visiting. We couldn't find the Eye's signal using 2 different devices for this exact purpose. We should discontinue the search method. I saw that little symbol just floating. Shit don't happen without good reason. Granted, the game has broken on me before, but I saw that little symbol that represented the eye. I'm suspicious that that was the eye. Or perhaps something the eye sent that's checking up on me. What does this do? Oh, it's a model of the... It's a model of something. Of the twins. So there's a sun, and then there's the twins. Okay. So then this would be Timberhearth. Alright. And then that is Brittle Hollow. This is Giant's Deep. And that's Dark Bramble. What? What? That's the symbol for the Eye of the Universe that I've been seeing. And it's constantly moving. At a really stupid fast pace. What? Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching any known criteria. Oh. So there's a small chance it would change if I had criteria, but that's pretty unlikely. This is Nomai technology. I likely don't have whatever that would necessitate. Fascinating. This has been an enriching trip to the observatory. Also, why is it so windy? I thought there was no atmosphere out there. Huh. I want to look at this from below. Yeah, this orbital machine is just wigging out. No way. No way. I'm here. I did it. I put the ship down safely. In that the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. Feldspar would have barely have laughed at me, I bet. Bad news is I haven't found a way inside the structure. Oh, right. Yes. It can only be opened from the outside? Oh, that's evil. No wonder he couldn't get in. Okay, well, there's nothing else in here for me to check out. I've checked all that there is to check. So, I'm gonna leave. Hopefully I won't regret this later. There's a quantum moon. So I have 2 goals currently. Goal number 1 is to head towards the Giant's Deep and find the tornado that sends me to the core. Another goal is to come back here when the gravity cannon still exists and go back to the quantum moon using that ship. Oh, my ship is very far away. That's a bridge too far. Do I just opt to die? No. See if he's got something new for me. I learned something. None of these are helpful. Alright, well, take care of yourself, Ryback. My ship is 130 meters above me. Does this mean I can get to it? Maybe this means I can get to it. No, by way of the gravity workshop. No, it's gravity cannon. Was it this thing? No. Here. Yes. Head back to the surface and update the ship log and plot my next move. Okay. Do. Hey. There we go. Thank you. Alright. Update that log, baby. The tornado simulation. The Southern Observatory. Good. Okay, so we have that info. I also got to talk to Feldspar in the future. I'm going to the ocean depths next. That's next on the list. There's only a few more things to solve over here. Feldspar, the ocean depths, and that probe tracking module. How's that sun doing? I'm probably close to the end of the loop now. I think that's a fair assumption. Yeah. Music just started. Let's see how far I can go away from it. Returning the solar system? No! No point. Loop's over. Just gonna keep hitting that rocket. Then I'll turn around and... Woohoo! I am way off the map. Oh, look at that. So that's what happens. So you either get absorbed by the supernova, or... That's very interesting. I've never seen the Nomai thing do that. The quote is from a YouTube video that I won't link. Spoilers from a guy named Raz about what it made him fall in love with Outer Wilds. This quote sort of sums up his thoughts. Oh, the probe tracking module. Wait, no. That can't be right. But it is. But it's going so fast I can't catch it. Because I remember trying to do that on a previous loop and it didn't work. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just going to reset. Okay, I'm going to read this. In Outer Wilds, there is always an answer. Sometimes it's hard to find, but with enough consideration, you can find it. For a while, I was obsessed with uncovering every bit of information I could. Any run where I didn't find a new clue felt like a run wasted. But I realized that Outer Wilds is not a game that you need to optimize. Not every moment needs to lead to something, and the experience of Outer Wilds is a fleeting one. Once you beat it, there's no going back. So it's important to enjoy the time you have in it, where you don't know everything that's going on, where you don't have all the answers, and you're still trying to figure it out. Huh. Yeah, that sums it up perfectly. This game has been just turning my thinking around entirely on approaching a platformer. This is very much a platformer slash mystery thingy. So that purple thingy is what goes away. It's very quickly leaving the solar system. Like, there's no way I could catch that. Yeah, it's like... That looks like the control module. Damn. Well, I crashed. And I appear to have gotten really stuck. Oh, I'll just reset the loop. Honestly, I'm jealous of players that spend ages following a bunch of false trails because I wish I could have had a slower experience myself. Don't take this time for granted. I mean, I hear you. I can regret it later. It's all documented. Damn. There's no way to reach that thing. Probably. It's like by the time I get to it, it's gone. And I can't lock onto it. Okay, well... I should just refocus. This is where I want to go anyway. How many of the other travelers have you spoken with? I think I've spoken with all of them. Except Feldspar. So I think Feldspar is stuck somewhere that I haven't reached yet. Screw the autopilot. We're just landing in the ocean. Aloof. Okay, let's find... These are going clockwise. Those are going clockwise. Those are going clockwise. That one is not. Ho ho ho! Alright, let me in. Let me in! Oh my. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa. That sounds scary, like bad scary. Ship log? Help. What does it say? The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. Okay. I feel like if I like touch it, it's gonna be a bad touch. Also, it's not telling me there's anything more to explore here. You know what? Zap! Well, now I know that that's a thing. Alright, time to get out. I'm gonna find a safe place to land. I'll repair the electrical system. Travelers may have new information for me in time. Yeah, I've noticed if I tell them, like, hey, I found something, then they'll have info for me. Okay, a lot of shit to fix. Whoops. Just gonna wait. Okay. See what I can do about fixing that. There we go. Okay, let's talk to my fellow over here. Yeah, Gabbro. So, what are you doing in the face of repeated impending death? I meditate. I'm gonna learn to meditate. Wait. Wait. No! I wasn't done! Oh, this jerk. So that's what I could have done when I got marooned on Giant's Deep yesterday. I could have talked to him and meditated my way back to the start. Okay, that's good to know. Yahoo, my bro. Gabbro has the best advice. It's been a minute since I last spoke with Gabbro. But Gabbro's pretty chill. Where could my Giant's Deep be? It's right there in front of me. Alright. So this thing explodes. There's Gabbro. Okay. Oh, whatever. Starboard hull. You're a starboard hull. Can't fix it from the bottom, so I don't care right now. So Gabbro is, yeah, if I get stuck on Giant's Deep, I can talk to them and get a meditative reset. Alright, sir. I reached the inside of Statue Island. I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. There we go. That's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop, for real. Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slater Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised that the Nomai built something that actually broke. Broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Well, what do you think if I say the other thing? Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. I found a photo of you inside the old radio tower. A little spacey. Doesn't seem, well, that's interesting. I mean, that's something that I learned here. Then the question is what next? The orbital probe cannon is firing as intended, but it broke. Very much a task failed successfully. So. There we go. Okay. I am safely in orbit. You can figure out what happened to the whatever. Well, it says something's busted. But what? It says the hull's damaged. Maybe it's a thing I can't fix. That's certainly possible. Oh! 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 Is it fixed now? Didn't say it was repaired, but guess I can just check my ship and find out. Yep. Yes. Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! We were heading back to the planet the whole time. Okay, so now... So now to find Feldspar. So Feldspar, they headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep. I launched my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hearth. It ends up in a much bigger space, filled with fog and thorny vines. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Oh, so maybe I should go... So Feldspar went to the core, then went to Bramble Island. So maybe that's what I should do. Bramble, Bramble Island. Bramble, Bramble Island. Skibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-boo-boo-boo. There's Bramble Island. So, kind of following Feldspar's footsteps here. That's the no-no zone. That's the okay zone. Okay, this is a dead end. But Feldspar camped here before they headed off to, trees have been found. But... And there's the frozen jellyfish. Oh, here we go. Consider yourself conquered, Giants Deep. You just got feldsparred. Alright. Can't believe it wasn't electrocuted. Well, can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gossen about this one. Brute force isn't always the answer. Dark Bramble, here I come. So, okay. I'm just gonna doze off. I'm gonna start over. Now where to go? Now what to do? Because I've been to Dark Bramble, but I didn't get very far. I got eaten by an anglerfish. But Feldspar is someone who I definitely want to talk to, and Feldspar is at Dark Bramble. So, really not much of a choice here. I'm going to have to investigate Dark Bramble and see what I can find. And I'm going to probably play till about 11, and then I'm going to go to the gym. So, turns out this time of day is like perfect time to go to a place like Planet Fitness, because nobody's there. Let me check the crowd levels. Yeah, there's like nobody there. There we go. Two, 3, 4, 5. So about 5 seconds before it goes bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I thought it might matter. Where's that golden brown? That's a good question. You're insinuating there's a way to get a golden brown hue. Yeah, if I look up the achievements, I suppose I could find out if there is something for getting a toasty golden mushroom. Marshmallow. toasted mushroom. Anyway, to Dark Bramble. I recommend not looking at what the achievements are. Well, I did a long time ago, and to be fair, the only thing is I remember 2 achievements. One is brute forcing your way to the core of Giant's Deep, and the other is getting as far away from the solar system as possible. Both of which sound really silly. I feel like I still have one other task I wanted to do. Where was it? There were 2 things. If I could rewind on my own live stream, I'd go look it up. Oh, the quantum moon on Brittle Hollow. I want to use the gravity cannon to bring the ship back and see if I can go back to the quantum moon. I'll try that in the next loop. This is an exploratory loop. Optionally, we find Feldspar. But I accept that the odds are pretty low. Because I remember going into the core of Dark Bramble and getting eaten by an anglerfish. So wherever Feldspar is, good chance they're not on the surface. Well, whatever would count as surface, of course. Because there's just these random splotches. There's entry points to get into the core. I feel like I'm looking at an anglerfish. That light is the... Oh, never mind. Oh, here we go. Don't get eaten. Rule number 1. Don't get eaten. Your mission. Find Feldspar. I think the red's a bad thing to go to. It's a very different planet from the rest of them. But also, one thing I'm really noticing about this place is that it's got TARDIS properties. It is very much bigger on the inside. I'm going to presume that these lights that I'm seeing are anglerfish. Are you moving? You're not moving. If you are, it's very faint. Gravity also works very different here. And these brambles just twist on and on until they get into a bigger bramble. Or maybe the red one is an anglerfish. You know what I can do? I'll do, you know, here's what I haven't done. There's only one way to find a fellow like Feldspar. No, that's too far away. Or is it? No, no, no. Feldspar played the harmonica. No, not the porthole. That's my favorite part. Alright, what broke? There we go. There. Okay, get back in. I think this is the first time I'm using the signal scope to find someone from the ship. Please don't be an anglerfish. Oh, thank God. Okay. Let's go in. Wait. Why did it change? Oh. There you are. But do I go in? Or is that their ship? What the fuck am I looking at? It's like a weird core thing. I know Feldspar is in there. But I have no earthly idea how to go in. Ding ding. Ding ding indeed. I'm afraid this is Pokey. I'm probably correct that this is Pokey. Feldspar? Hello? It is Pokey! Okay, so... having a hard time figuring out how to knock on the front door. Not seeing a front door to knock. Just oops. I'm gonna go back in my ship, because there's no harm being there. Nothing new here. But there's other things here. There's the vessel. The warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble. Maybe that's why this core is so weird. So I should be able to find the escape pod and the vessel. It ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny veins, right? Crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. Never made it out of Dark Bramble. So, if the answer I'm looking for can't be found here, then the next thing I should look for is the escape thingy. Which ain't making noise. So it's not here. But I can go in that hole. But that hasn't been helpful. I just kind of feel like I'm wandering aimlessly. It's been a very productive loop. And I'm surrounded by this weird-ass noise. Where does this take me? Oh. We have something. Hi, anglerfish. That's okay. I'm not upset by that. I have not explored much of Timber Hearth. I mean, I found the Dark Bramble thingy. That's on Timber Hearth. So my strategy for getting around the Dark Bramble is to use the signal scope. I'm gonna focus on finding the escape pod and or the vessel. And now I know if I attempt to like go towards those lights, good chance that it's anglerfish. So, can't do that. But I'm on the right track. I don't know how to reach out to Feldspar, though. Feldspar is... inside that thing. I'm gonna catch up to you, Dark Bramble. All right. That was close. Okay. I gotta traverse this area carefully. Okay. Into porthole 1. Well, bramble holes. We'll call them bramble holes. Gonna go down here away from those lights. If I can help it. There it is. I found escape pod 3. Okay, so there's... Excellent. Now, where's the entrance? There it is. Okay. Alright. Suit up. Start investigating. Fuck you, anglerfish. There. Confirmed, this is escape pod 3. So let's stop here. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. The best chance of survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or more probably await rescue. Sekka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Okay. So the vessel's damaged, of course. I'm hoping I can find a way to get to it from here. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Verdict: do not exit pod. Navigation error, life support error, propulsion error. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Now launching escape pod 3. Escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Okay. Once again, I've read it backwards, but whatever. Oh. Oh. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. But it is impossible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already. The beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther the 2 beacons din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. Oh. Hey, what the hell is that thing? Whack-ass space centipede. Wait. Oh. Oh. These are the lights. Okay. So, new plan. Get to the ship and follow the lights. Refuel. So that's that way. There. There's the lights. Okay. Oh, the noise! This is the vessel. This is the vessel beacon. Okay, just gotta hear it out. Wait a minute. Notice a lot of people read the rings bottom to top, which is interesting, perhaps because the scroll walls tend to read from the bottom up. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. These are Nomai. These are Nomai corpses. And this is the source of the signal. It's all pokey. But... I gotta get out. I gotta move. I gotta get out of here. Oh, there's things to investigate. Okay. Stop moving. Okay, very good. Alright, I saw a disc thingy I can read. Yeah, look at that. Hang on. I need to... Let's see the Nomai. Look at those outfits. Alright. To any who come here searching for us, we followed the two beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. Feldspar problem. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single Nomai to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible. But this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close, yet still so far, is difficult. Worse, the beacon is dying, and soon we'll be unable to hear it. There's nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. So I know what I can send through there. That's not a problem. Are there any other lore blocks I can check? And this is something I should have admittedly done when I was trying to figure out how to get to Feldspar. Where are you going? There's the ship. Error duplicate signal. Oh. 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 Okay. Let's see what we can do. Oh, let's update the ship log, and then let's see what we can do. Okay. Duplicate signal, baby. So that's what I'm going to use to find Feldspar. Oh, fuck you. You can't reach me. So which one do I go towards? I'm going to trust the red one. That damn fish was waiting for me. Nom nom. I don't think I can do another loop. I just don't have the time. I gotta go to the gym. Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in my own chat. But goals for next time. Let's see. Goal number 1. Send probe thingy to Feldspar. Goal number 2. Repeat probe thingy to find at escape pod 3 to find vessel. Goal number 3. Go to Brittle Hollow. Use gravity cannon to get Quantum Moon ship back and see if I can go to the... I want to go to there. Wow. See, this went way better. Way better than the other loops over the weekend. I'm feeling much better about this game now. Figuring things out. I'm wondering if there's a way I can avoid detection from the anglerfish. But I think really the only option is to just not get caught. So if I stick to the edges of the bramble, I should be okay. I look forward to it if I'm around. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Skippy. So tomorrow, I am streaming at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time with my friends Aaron and Henry. We're gonna play Don't Starve together. We're gonna play with some mods. Atronet was here for the last week's and it was just an utter shit show. But that's okay. But as far as when I get to play Outer Wilds again, Thursday is a maybe. Wednesday I have Bad Movie Night with friends. Maybe I can do Wednesday. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm going to keep at it, because I do want to get to Tears of the Kingdom when it drops, so... It means I got to keep at it. And I feel like I'm getting closer to solving a good chunk of the mysteries here. I feel like once I find... I talk to Feldspar, and especially once I find the vessel, I'll have a lot of info I need to get to the Quantum Moon and find the Eye of the Universe and be like, hey man, what you leading people here for? What's the deal with the supernova? Why you blowing everybody up, bruh? So, with all that in mind, yeah, that's, yeah, shit show with mods. That's right, Atronet. So, okay, well, Atronet and Skippy, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and for folks who have been just quietly observing. Appreciate the crap out of all of you. You stay hydrated, you stay safe, you take care of yourselves, and as we say in the Midwest, watch for deer. So I will see you all tomorrow, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, for Don't Starve Together. So until then, y'all take care. Bye.